Very true. Are you armed? Per Twitch TOS,
Captain,
I'm not sure I can answer that.
welcome back. I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen?
If I'm honest, it doesn't really feel any different. Feels good, Major. Feels good.
It should. You risked life and limb to earn it.
You've certainly earned
Hype,
it.
dude.
But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups,
I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure it's not against
Hell, even
TOS
the
to
food
even
chain.
talk about it, because I've seen plenty of
I'd
clips where
completely
people are like
forgotten, for
waving
example,
around
that there
and
was a
firing
creature that actually ate
firearms
Terramorphs.
on stream. But
At this
yes,
point,
I
the
am
data's
armed.
given us more
I am
options to
an
explore
American.
than we have
So, you
people
know,
to work on them.
we all, bare minimum, you have to have 10 firearms at all times. That's kind of a rule over here, so. I can help with that. I found your research team. Granado
That would be
Giofamas.
something, wouldn't? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything.
You're welcome.
With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser?
What a Glock? Something that will stop anybody from doing wrong in my vicinity. We'll put it that way. Every new game launch, I'm reminded how bad the 10 scale review system is. One of the main reasons every review scale uses different reference points. Is the game an X out of 10 when compared to every single game, every AAA game, the 1 to 2 games they've exclusively play? One of the main reasons we see big outlets give every AAA game a 7 out of 9, 7 through 9 out of 10, is because lots of them are compared to the colossal amounts of terrible games that release every year. Oh, true. That's part of the issue. There's no universal standard of what the 10-point system scales against. True.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Have you not been listening?
Anything?
Take notes. That was Force. I always like his tweets. I probably didn't relay it very well, but he's good people. He's my next stop, but I was told I'd need your help overcoming his security protocols. Toga says cannot be more than 5 feet from a gun at all times, or the bad guys win. Thank you. Finally. God, somebody gets it. I met who lived in the UK now lives in LA and has one, but doesn't blame him. Don't blame him as it's rough as hell there. In LA, I mean, you know, yeah. I've always thought, you know, no matter where you live, there's still that percentage that something could go down. But I mean, LA, that percentage is a little higher. It's a little higher. Boom.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them?
I blacked out. I don't know. I went pew pew. You know what I mean? I had some help, but we need to leave it at that.
You can't be... Oh.
Oh, I am.
You are
I have to sneeze.
serious.
Mute.
Okay. No more questions. But still, getting Kaiser back, that gives us
God,
more
I think
than
I
a
died
few
for a
new
second.
paths forward on dealing with the
Oh.
Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on.
So I still haven't decided if I know the game's going to push us to make the ultimate decision as to whether or not we tell her who we're talking to or not. I don't know. I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. And we're walking. I had to switch my RP button from, I don't even know what it was. I think it was caps, which is an awkward spot for my pinky to go to. So I had to switch it to a mouse button because of how often we have to follow these slow-moving NPCs. I think Assassin's Creed is one of the few games that has it to where you can press a button and you just auto-follow them. It's great. It's fantastic. Not all of them, but enough to take note.
Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs.
My sprint is on caps on Apex. God, I mean, I could get used to it, but I really don't want to.
Nos belli machinis.
Oh.
Now, where exactly is?
What is your shift button then? What is that? Maybe that'll make some more sense to me. 3-star territory, wandering a battlefield on a world called Nira.
A battlefield on Nira? Ugh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him.
Yeah, no.
That sector of Nera was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war.
Oh.
Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search.
Okay.
Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel.
Why?
As good a place to start as any.
Alrighty. Her eyes just, all I think of is the whole Sith Star Wars deal. Bruh. Speaking of which, anybody keeping up on Ahsoka? Whoa! No spoilers, but that ending, holy shit. That's all I'll say. I only touch Wasata, caps, shift, and E. Everything else is in my mouse on FPS games. That's fair. That's fair enough, man. Yeah, I just, my major concerns are Z and X, and maybe V. I'll swap those around. That's pretty much it. To my mouse buttons. They're V and Z and X, they're annoying. I hate them. I hate them. I also dislike it when there's, you have to use the numbers 1 through 6, and they're like you can't get around that. Like, they're pivotal to the gameplay experience. That sucks. But again, I find my way around that.
Something wrong?
Listen, I'm discussing things with chat. You wait your damn turn. Adarian, I have to tell you something. Your father, he's alive. Oh! We're already making the decision? Oh. I'm gonna save. Then see what happens. Because that's what heroes do. Don't forget, I came from controllers, so keyboard I use barely any keys. Oh yeah, I PlayStation. What was my first console? God, going back to like '96. I'm old. The Super Nintendo, I think, and then yeah, from there, PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, blah blah blah. Yeah, oh yeah. It's taken me a few years to really kind of grasp the whole keyboard and mouse. I have to tell you something. Your father, he's alive. He's been kept imprisoned by the UC.
Come on. That's not funny.
It's the truth. He wants to help us.
No. That's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death?
Only a little bit.
My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him?
Sega.
And now he's what?
Oh, you're old too.
Advisor?
Okay, great. There you go.
Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
Lie. They're using him to track down criminals from the Colony War. I don't know if this is the right
They
choice.
certainly picked an expert, didn't they?
They Victus.
Oh, that's right. She
After
didn't know
all
either.
This time. His use to anyone is irrelevant. He should have been executed for his crimes.
I feel like this is the right,
they claim to have
good
done in the
path.
first place.
I guess it makes sense, though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Vae Victus in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited.
Sorry I even brought it up.
You've got nothing to apologize for. Because the UC, they did a lot of terrible things for that man. But even knowing they did, knowing that they kept him alive all this time, you know what I feel right now? It's hope.
I put hope in
I
there.
had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family. But that old world, where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone.
It's gone now.
Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose. But it's finally one I can be proud of.
Sure.
You and I, we're getting to change
Well, she's
what
talking
the
a
UC
lot.
stands for. So I don't care if Vae Victus is alive or dead.
I want to respond to
He can
one
rot for all I
shot.
care.
Good lord.
We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better.
Thank you. My turn? Cool. First proper console was PS1. And to think that Sony and Nintendo used to be like this. Sony brought the PS1 concept to Nintendo, and Nintendo said, nay. Then Sony effed off and did their own thing, and thank goodness for that. Look where we're at now. I can't imagine a world where Nintendo and Sony are just one. That'd be nuts. That'd be nuts. They all have verbal diarrhea. Yeah, they do that. You know, I'd love to just get back to the business at hand. Yeah, no kidding. You're handling this a lot better than I expected.
I refuse to let that man define my entire life. Not anymore. Because there's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now. So, let's get back to the business at hand.
Bingo.
Now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and Kaiser out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it. But if he has something to gain from helping us prevent terramorph attacks, I'm not seeing it.
All right.
So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back Kaiser?
We just went through all that dialogue. I'm just going to keep it for this playthrough. The next playthrough, we'll make it to where we don't tell anybody and see how it turns out. So, yeah. This is where we live now. I will track down Kaiser.
Thank you. Just be careful out there. I'll make sure we're ready to put that machine to use as soon as you've got him. Something else you needed?
Oh, there we go. Okay, Forrest wrapped it up in a nice little bow here. What I was blabbing about earlier with his whole, how he doesn't really agree with the 1 to 10 rating system, which he's right. I mean, you know, you've got so many people arguing over IGN alone to where it's just insanity. He says, so in the end, we get massive variances in scores, not only based on personal preference, but combined with what each individual reviewer's arbitrary reference points. This game's an 8 out of 10 compared to most games, as to this game's a 2 out of 10 compared to the one game I like playing. Rightfully put, I super duper agree. I mean, again, IGN reviews are off of one singular person. Like, that's why I don't take them seriously, ever. I mean, it's nice to see if a game gets a high review, because then now I know everybody who says they don't depend on IGN reviews, they do, and then that means a good game, you did. That means a good game will get the attention it deserves, and it sucks because I think they rated, what, Starfield a 7 out of 10, which is fine, okay, that's fair, whatever, but a lot of people take 7 out of 10 as a bad game, and it's just like, dude, it's on Game Pass, check it out, make your own choice, watch some videos, watch some streamers play it, and just form your own damn opinion. Good lord, it's arbitrary. It's kind of Anyways, I'm gonna step off my soapbox now. Wait a second. What's a Kaiser's a robot? What?
Mm-hmm. Military Model A. Customized him myself for when the Xenoweapons team needed to make field runs.
Oh, really?
Part
One
combat
shot?
bot,
Really?
part lab facility. Getting him back from wherever he may be will make our outside work a whole hell of a lot easier.
Dude, on Steam, surprisingly enough, last I heard, it was doing really well. Like at 88%. What's it at? Holy shit, it's at 14,000. It was at 800 reviews last night. Now it's at 14,000. It's still sitting at, it dropped 3% overall, but it jumped up like 14,000 reviews. So it's sitting at 85% very positive, which is crazy. After all the negative stuff I saw from early access, I was expecting this to be mixed. And now you're saying 40% give it a 1 star on the Xbox Game Pass? This is my point. Like, what? That's actually crazy. Okay. All right. Wow. The more you know. Why is Kaiser so valuable to stopping the terramorphs?
Kaiser lets us do field work with a level of precision that there's really no other way to accomplish. More than a few of the options we're looking into. Detectors to uncover the terramorph transmission method, or crafting a targeted biological agent. They require highly specific materials to test against. And asking a group of Marines to accompany us for that kind of work, well, it usually ended up with ruined samples and wounded teammates.
Yikes. And or nothing at the moment. No more questions.
All right, take care of yourself out there.
Okay, thanks, bye. Alright, I'm sort of kind of glad that we told her. I want to see where this goes. Want to see where this goes. Where are we headed? My nose! Whoa, hello. Wrong button. Alright. Land here. Blue. There we are. Can I land? There we go. It's weird. Sometimes you have to click it, other times you don't. So I never, I never know. Pew, 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 pew.
imagine what this looked like before the current war.
Impossibly.
What a waste.
Hold on. What was that ping? That usually means a xenomorph is nearby. Oh, crap. Or is it just enemies in general? Detected. Oh, the green bar has to be completely gone. Okay, I like that. I like that. So how do we upgrade that, by the by? This is... Oh. There we go. Okay, 40% shield capacity, that's that. Oh, could we have upgraded this? No. Perform 10 sneak attacks. Okay. Surprised we haven't done one yet since we've gotten the thing. Let's go ahead and do this. Sneak attack.
Why would you do such
So they're not enemies. My thing was beeping. It freaked me out. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Only 107 reviews on Xbox, though? Oh, wow. That's it?
Something else you needed?
Nope. Not a damn thing. It didn't... Hold on. See, so I hit F9 to quick load. Why doesn't it load the most recent? I don't understand that. That's so weird. So very weird. A beady beady bump. Oh, nice. I see it now. Thank you for sending that. So yeah, look at this. Like that's got that. Do. I wonder why the big difference. What are we doing? Look at this. 2.7. 263 reviews. Not even a 3 out of 5. This one's very positive. 85% positive. 14,000. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's the same game. What's some of the negatives here? Could be a good game, but I wouldn't know. Performance issues for PC are just simply horrendous. Well, that could be user error. Even with every setting turned down on my excellent PC. Okay, well, see, that's, I mean, you know, where are your specs at? You know, like anybody could say they have an excellent PC. Yeah, that's, you know, I don't really like that review. Total fallback from Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Constellation is a group of explorers. So this sounds like somebody doesn't agree with this story. Full space part is bewildering. Great amount of nicely crafted stories. Need them in a more concentrated and immersive way. What? I wish it would say how long they played it for. I don't know. Just out of these that I read, those are kind of bizarre. Kind of bizarre. Oh, the corrosive liquid. That's why my suit has been ticking away. Okay, next. Oh, hold on. Sorry, my Steam is covering up chat a little bit. I gotta get that out of the way. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Does it load the autosave instead? Yeah, that's exactly what it does, I guess. But, like, yeah, that's weird. So, what did it load? So, this is autosave. And it loads your most recent quick save? And it doesn't mess with the autosave. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Thanks. Coming through. Todd said it best. He said, the more time you put into this game, the more the game gives back. And they are absolutely right. That's 100%. I'm having way more fun. I was already having fun, like the first 20, 30 hours. But now that I'm on past hour 70, I mean, it's like times 10, dude. Like, it's fantastic. Hello there.
It's good that something of value can come from those old mechs.
Hey! New model on the floor.
Howdy. New model on the floor. Nice.
Welcome to the one of a kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor.
Somebody named Ozzy in Space says, Man, I can't get enough of this game. This is scratching an itch that has been a long time coming. I didn't even know, like I said, like I knew I was going to like it, but I mean, 70 hours later, what? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm MacTaviish.
So formal. The pleasure's all mine, my good man. Angelo Alonso.
Alonso.
At your service. You can call me Gel.
I still don't understand the
Can I get you
distinction between
started
the
on
two,
a
but okay.
tab, then?
Okay.
Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy to take your credits however you want to hike them over.
Well, you know, not exactly for that, but let's see what he has for sale.
No better selection on the planet.
Let's see. Does he have ship parts? He does not, because that should be an aid. So, womp womp. Not going to get resources. Oh, I will buy these, though. Thank you. While we're here, will he let us sell stuff to him? He does. Pretty much anything, dude. How much money does he have? 2,500? Oh. Oh. I don't think we have a whole lot, so that's actually nice. Cool. That'll work. That'll work.